This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
All right. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Not sure what's going on. I've just spent the past hour trying to go live and thinking maybe the problem was on my end, and it's really not, I don't think. But I did watch my computer tell me that I was in fact live streaming for about 2 minutes before a picture appeared. So I'll probably have to edit that part out when I redo it. But today we're going to do some Alliance War Defense, and before we start that, just kind of covering the storyline progress that I've been making. It hasn't really changed since the last time I told anybody, but we are now Act 6, Chapter 3 complete. Captain America Infinity War is dead, and hopefully this week I'm going to knock out at least 5, if not 6, of Chapter 4. And we'll have the Grandmaster down soon. Hopefully. Just need to get that T5B to rank 3, my first champion, so that I could be a Thronebreaker. But that being said, let's, since I'm a little bit behind and the order that I do things is a little out of whack, I'm going to go ahead and share this stream in the Discord now. And we'll get on to the Alliance War Defense arrangement. There we go. Set up the rest of YouTube here, and we'll go. Of course, after hitting help for our friends. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing some Alliance War defense for the second Alliance War of the season. Unfortunately, I had intentions of capturing some specific data from the previous war, but I was busy around the time the war was ending. Didn't get an opportunity to do that. So, you know, we'll deal with it, and we'll do what we can. So let's see who we've got for defenders today. Just a quick check to make sure all the champions are placed on the map. What I'm looking at is the circles with the numbers next to the champion character portrait, which tells me that they are on a node on the map, which they are. And then it's a matter of picking a boss. Who are we gonna pick today? I see that we have a Doom, a Guardian, and a Mole Man. Possibly Human Torch. Let's take a look and see how they turn out. And then where is that Guardian at? There he is. Ooh. Possible Guardian? As a boss? Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to weigh in on that in a little bit, see what people think. Let's see here. Taking stock of which defenders we have. Hey Jinx, hey Leo. What's going on, guys? I'm not sure what was going on earlier today, and by earlier I mean like the last half hour. I've been trying to go live for about an hour and was having a bunch of issues with the actual streaming starting. Not sure what happened. I don't think it was a problem on my end. What's up, Slam? How you doing? But I'm just looking at these defenders real quick. Trying to decide where to put people. If you guys have any thoughts or opinions, let me know. Chime in. I am on voice chat in the Discord if you guys wanted to jump on voice and communicate that way. Maybe we can have some good discussions, huh? Let's see. Bring up my handy dandy help sheet over here. Let's see. Let's see. Might have to make that rank up there. Slam says, "Yo, 6-star rank 3 Guardian is boss." Possibly. You got some better ideas there. Jinx says, "I am a thought and opinion." Put Nick Fury on Rage? Why is that? I mean, he's already got his second half of his life pool as unstunnable, and then, you know, with his stacks he becomes unblockable. So, you know, I find that Rage performs better with champions that have a lower health pool, and Nick Fury's kind of like middle of the road there. I mean, sure, it's got the extend, making buffs and debuffs last longer. I don't know. I mean, it's something we could consider. I just know that nobody's dexing his special one, right? So if we can power focus one him, he's more likely to throw that. That's actually good for Nick Fury. Hey, Buddy Lee, what's up, man? How you doing? Somebody sent me a link of a post you made recommending my channel. Thank you, Buddy Lee. I appreciate it. Thank you for the shout out, man. I was really excited to see that somebody else would advertise my channel. Thank you. I'll put Nick Fury on Rage. It's actually good for Nick Fury. I mean, we could try it. I mean, sure, I don't see it yet. So, you know, if everyone does it too, then people know how to get around it as well. Okay, now we just got to figure out who to put where. Hmm. There's a lot of things that everyone does, but that's not the stream topic slam. No problems, dude. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. That was really cool. Cause I'm not on a lot of different social media sites, so you know my reach is small. Maybe Killmonger on Spite, possibly. Spite being what, 33? So why Killmonger there? Because how does that ensure that the opponent has an active buff? Right? Does Killmonger give the attacker a active buff? Deathpool, welcome to the channel, man. Says good morning, summoners. Good morning to you, Deathpool. We're just doing Alliance War defense arrangement for the Second War. Ooh, Deathpool has sent me an image. I'll have to fiddle around on Discord later, Deathpool. I'll just wait till I'm done streaming here, okay? Let's see. No problem, saw your Discord link and instructions. In-game name is Plenipotentiary, huh? Very cool. Time to mess up with defense to confuse BP. Let's see. Whenever the attacker gains a buff, huh? See, the way I see it right here for Spite, Leo, when you were saying, you know, put Killmonger on Spite, Killmonger doesn't really force the opponent to have buffs, whereas Man-Thing does, right? As soon as the fight starts, an active buff, the spores are placed on the opponent, which then gives him Power Flood and special attacks 100% chance to be unblockable for almost the entire duration of the fight, right? So unless you guys have a better option, I think I'm going to go with that one. I'm not convinced with the Sentinel placement here, though, but it's possible. As we talked about before, putting APOC on heavy hitter, because typically people like to force a heavy attack and then like to counter the heavy, and this removes that ability there. Same could be said for the Kitty Pride too, though. Slam says, all I hear is doom, so what power? I'm confused about what you're talking about, Slam. Really need someone who's going to be doing some evading. I would put the Nightcrawler up there, but I feel like he's a little underpowered for the slot. I mean, I guess Guardian could go up there for his auto blocking. Who else has auto blocking? And evading. Spider-Gwen? You guys gotta realize there's like a delay on the chat and the video. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today, but it actually took a whole minute of streaming before YouTube caught up to that. Even though I have the ultra low latency setting, for whatever reason, YouTube was very slow today. So, you know, you guys gotta kind of encapsulate an entire thought into your comment in the chat. Otherwise, it's gonna be a little bit out of context, and I'm not really gonna know what you're saying. Because I'm totally open to suggestions and ideas, but you gotta tell me which champion on which node, or perhaps which named feature of the node. You know, just something more specific than 1 and 2 word comments here. How much for the topics? Let's see. You said, is there any more evade chance? And I said Spider-Gwen. Okay, got it. So, Spider-Gwen, she's a little under-leveled, under-ranked over here, right? I mean, I could put her up here, but then I'd be trading, 40,000 plus power for 20,000 power. I'd rather, give the best boost to the best champions. So I'm going to leave Guardian up there for now. I mean, while Doom would be a strong boss, I feel like pretty much everyone has mastered fighting him to some degree now. And so it's not really that much of a challenge anymore. Slam says, Torch? You think I should make Torch the boss? I'm open to it. Guardian has a 50% chance to auto-block specials per force field charge, so he ain't auto-blocking. Why do you say that? Because he's gonna gain those force field charges as the fight goes on. So I don't know why you would say that. Jinx says I love using Havoc against Torch. Will says I got Dooms for days, no Torch. Hearts on fire. Let's see. Other way around for me, Will, but I have a Doom. Who are you hunting? Let's see. Who to put there? Double check those notes again. Strike counter, Outlast, and Buffet. I really do need a good Special 1 champion. Maybe Kitty Pryde. Maybe Kitty Pryde up there? And then we need a Bleed and Fire Shifting Poison. What is it? Bleed and Poison immunity with Limber. So preferably not a robot. Roblox Gamer TV, welcome back, man. Yeah, we're just doing Alliance War 2 defense placement here. Taking a few minutes of our day to arrange some defenders and chit-chat with you guys. Trying to figure out where to put people, actually. Yeah, maybe I will put Nightcrawler up here. I'll just switch these two. Or maybe the other way around. Looking at Kinetic Instigator here, the opponent generates power when striking this champion's block. That's typically what players will do to force them to switch to swashbuckling mode. By a few minutes, he means 2 hours? Not really. Come on, Jinx. Cut me a break. Alright, we need to get rid of the Hawkeye here and put in a champion that's going to gain buffs. Unique buffs at that. Not really seeing one. I mean, that's probably the best one. And then we could just take regular buffing. We'll put him there. For 36, we specifically need... Hmm. 31. Bubble Shield and Hard Knock. OG Highline, welcome back, man. How's it going? Just trying to find the right champions to put in these holes here. Let's do that. And then it's a matter of putting the right things in the right places over here. Maybe not the most ideal defenders for this map, but we'll make it do. We'll make it do. Put a Poison Immune on number 10 here. Plus the Furies really help Hulk, so that's good. Let's do someone we want to get Masochism. Could be fun. Power retention here. But maybe not that one. Maybe that one. We'll give Guillotine here. I don't know. I don't know. Tell you what, we'll swap her and Loki and put him here. Alright, we'll just roll with it that way. So we've got a boss node complex. This would be the time where if you guys see something that's like completely out there, say something now, right? So we've got the boss complex here. We've got lanes 1 through 3. And then we have lanes 4, 5, and 6 with the mini bosses. And then we have 7, 8, and 9. And I'll just give it a second here before I switch maps. Cool. I can always go back. Alright, group 2. Check to make sure everybody's on the map. Okay. Oh, I think that Domino's in a good spot. I think Wasp on 48 is a good call. Don't really have any issues with the Overseer on 51 there. Curious, what is the sig level of this Angela? 99. Okay. Alright, so we got lots of armor up buffs here. I actually like Hulkbuster there because everyone's going to Dex the special one, right? So when you Dex, you're going to be taking the Chitinous Thorns bleed debuff. So unless they either have a champion that blocks unblockable attacks, or are immune to bleeding, they're probably not going to do well in that fight. Ah, Jinx is moving stuff on me. Are you moving stuff, Jinx? You totally are. I know you are. Yeah, we could put Tigra as the boss. Ah, you are moving stuff on me. Sneaky little devils. Alright. I'm gonna move this Darkhawk, though, down to replace Hitmonkey. You should hop on voice chat and help me then. It's awkward when I know that you're making changes while I'm making changes. Let's see. Let's find a guy for spite here. You're sneaky and you move silently. I'm probably going to move Kingpin up to 29. Just because of the Sadist. Defender gains 10% attack for each debuff on them. His Red Fist buff slash debuff is a debuff, so that's to his benefit. And then we'll replace the Rogue with the Hercules here because he's going to get buffs. Rogue only steals them. I see, my wife is here. She says, hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Beth? Jacob, what's up, dude? Happy Saturday, everybody. Purely because of this safeguard node. I want to swap the Sasquatch and the Mr. Sinister. And the reason is the way you get around safeguard is you put damage over time effects onto him. Right? And if it's a critical hit, then he's going to regen a significant portion of that damage done. So if they find a way to shut down the healing, they're still only doing 1% health from a single source, right? So it becomes a very long fight. So people are going to bring a damage over time dealer. For instance, a Guillotine 99. And then in that effort, they're going to be putting damage over time effects onto Mr. Sinister here, which he'll just throw his special one and cancel the debuffs on him and send them over to the opponent. And because Sasquatch is Mystic, because Sasquatch is a Mystic, right, Human Torch would just melt him. So while Guillotine 99 is still a good way to get that fight done, you have to be careful because what you don't want are the degens that you place, which can be used for any champion, right, to be reflected back onto you. Additionally, Sasquatch's regen really only kicks in to a high amount when he's low on life. So, where are you? Jump on voice chat, dude. Making me read your chat. Her extra damage ignores safeguard? Is that a thing? Am I about to learn something about Guillotine 99 here? Who is? My wife says that was Emily in case you didn't figure that out. How do you guys do in war? We do okay. We win some, we lose some. Gold 3. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that, Joe. Get dunked on, kid, because we lose because Brian is bad. Ah. Apparently my daughter has control of my wife's phone. She tells me that she loves me. Where is he?
Crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill.
Let's see, let's see.
Bones crave your skin,
Who do we want as a mini boss?
within
Power Stack, Outlast, Backup Recovery.
silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting, and
What if we put the Sasquatch on the mini boss node?
desires set my heart afire.
Oh, this Colossus has to go somewhere better. That's for sure.
Set my heart afire.
Beatmore, what's up, dude?
Connect the dots straight to the start of intoxicating want. Flickering touch, these soft words will
Apparently my daughter is sending me a bunch of kissy emojis.
set my heart afire.
Let's see. Let's see. Who has a heavy attack that we don't want to mess around with?
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. Waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
It's actually a good one for that node. Yeah, I feel like Magic for 46 could be better. Question is who? Possibly Gwenpool? Ah, these buttons are so close together. Come on.
And forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the
Yeah, that could be interesting. Interesting mechanic between her awakened ability that prevents her from dying from special attacks coupled with the Outlast, reducing her damage, or the damage to her by 20%, proportionate to her missing health. That could be fun.
And always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on
Um,
set my heart afire.
yeah, that's actually a good spot for Ultron too. Where'd Thing go? I saw Thing just a second ago. There he is. Jinx. All right. What's up, Lawrence? Happy Saturday. Let's see.
Set my heart afire.
Um, I feel like ah.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire.
Special ones.
Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
I don't know. Could we get a better mini boss there instead of the? Well, no, never mind. Never mind. That's a good node for that. All right. So I think we're just gonna leave it like that. Could be fun. Swap these two. That way we can kind of almost guarantee the power focus one from Yellow Jacket to get the power stings. DeXtEr BoSs, welcome back, man. Deathpool says he's gonna go burn a bunch of energy to work on Act 4. How did the last war go? Let's take a look at that. So, war's obviously over. I did only briefly look at the results. So let's take a look at that. I wanted to gather more data, but I wasn't able to log on before the war actually ended and capture that data, so oh well. But history is that we won. Here we go. So we did clear both battle groups. I think we died more. You can see here on the defender kills, right? It's not always intuitive to people who are not experienced with war, but the number on the right is the number of times that my team died, whereas the rest of our stats are on the left, depending on how you think about it, right? But in this case, we killed the defenders. Well, they died 33 times to us, but we died 38. And for the most part, our fights were quicker, which is the newest determination mechanic. So overall, the total duration for fights, we won They only had 19 people participating while we had 20. That's probably why the war seemed a little easier for some. Enzo! Happy Saturday morning, or I guess afternoon for you. Welcome, buddy. How's it going? Jinx says we won thanks to me. Well, there's the ego. What's going on? Everybody, we got Enzo in the chat. Say hi. He's awesome. Check out his channel. He's pretty good at the game. A lot better than me, that's for sure. So yeah, we explored 100% of the map. Pretty typical. I am happy that we got a higher attack bonus, meaning that we, for when it mattered, we killed more champions with the least amount of timeouts or deaths. But the most important thing here is this defender diversity. This is something that our alliance has been focusing on for 3, possibly 4 war seasons now. That defender diversity, you can see right here, only half of their champs were different. And so that netted us an extra almost 1,500 points. So while it's good to win wars and you get that winner bonus of 30,000, you're not going to win every war. The odds are stacked against you. The matchmaking kind of determines the difficulty. The more that you win, the harder your matches. You will eventually lose wars, but there's no reason to pass up points where you could be getting them with defender diversity. In fact, some of the forum moderators for this game have actually said, if you want more points in the war season, try getting a higher amount of diversity. So that's what we're doing. As you can see, we got a perfect diversity score, so yay us. And we won. Specifically, let's see here. I mean, some people are better than others, no doubt. You can see I'm here at the bottom. I usually join late and do a little bit of cleanup, but even I'm not the best, but I do have a wide roster that I can, get in there and bang some stuff up for a little bit. But, you take away that 30,000 points from being the winner, that puts us at 105k points. The battle group clear, right? It's important to kill the boss because that's 20k points by itself. So you kind of always want to make sure that you get the boss down. So you take away another 20k. We're talking 175. No, we're talking about 75k points here. So, we would have won no matter what, based on diversity and attack bonus. But specifically, the extra battle group clear, plus the winner bonus, really pushed those points up to be so much higher. And you can see that they were actually pretty close to our war rating. So we did pretty good. Proud of my team. They work really hard. Ultimately, you get the, here at the bottom, it's kind of shaded in. You don't really see it that well. The tier 9 multiplier times 2.8. This netted us a total of 379,792 points for the season. So that's pretty good. We have a good start. They had 16 people place defenders and 3 others join the attack. Yeah, even worse, right? So if people don't place defenders, then you're kind of guaranteed not to win. You just made it easier for us. DeXtEr says, for me, Quake is enough for war. I either clean house or play cleanup. Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, just a recap for those that maybe missed the beginning of the stream. I am officially in my Thronebreaker push. I have been making progress. The last 2 nights I kind of took a break, but I am Act 6, Chapter 3 complete. That was like 2, maybe 3 nights ago now. And so hopefully starting tonight and for each day of the week, I'm going to complete 1 more of these quests as I move forward. I won't pretend to tell you that I'm so good that I'm doing it without dying. This is why I saved 17,000 units. So you can see that my total unit count is around just shy of 1,600 now. So all in all, plus or minus a few hundred, I've spent about 1,000 units progressing through Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. The fights that really gave me the most trouble were not necessarily the Kingpin fight himself, but the path to Kingpin. The champion was challenging for me from the 40% down to 10% life. The Do You Bleed Medusa over here gave me a lot of trouble. I had to come to the realization that I just had to soak block damage for the special attacks, and the only time I was ever dexing was the heavy attacks, but I was countering both special 1 and 2 and heavy attacks with a heavy attack while using Warlock. And that eventually took the win for me. Nick Fury was annoying, but not too terribly bad. I got a lot of practice dexing the Havoc specials. Iron Man Infinity War went down pretty easily with a red Magneto. Mysterio was not as bad as I've heard people talk about, so I won't count that as a hard fight. But that Iron Man Infinity War. Oh, that was probably the most embarrassing and upsetting one that I've done, purely because of the destructive feedback mechanic coupled with the kinetic shield. It made it really difficult to find a window of time where you could do damage. So it was a very patient, very slow fight. Ultimately, Corvus, Glaive, and Domino were my stars for that. Whenever I got tired of playing one or the other, I would revive the other one. We eventually got it done. So yeah, moving on to 6.4. And, you know, I got some sleep last night. I think I slept for like 12 hours. And hopefully we'll be Thronebreaker soon. Let's see. Died 5 times, never heard of it. Close Bud. Do you have defensive tactics at your tier? We do, Enzo. We do. I forget exactly what they are. Honestly, the champions I tend to bring to war don't really get to use any of them. So, Lauren says, "Are you eating crunchy cinnamon candy?" No. Which side quest will you get Thronebreaker? Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, DeXtEr knows what I'm talking about. So, I've got a little bit of an obstacle in my way. The completion of Act 6 gives a 25% selector. And that's assuming that one of the selections is one of the catalysts that I want. I might very well still not have... Well, there's no calculable way that I could have a T5C of either of the 3 classes that I'm eligible for currently with that reward, assuming that it's one of the 3. So I kind of have to wait until mid-October to become Thronebreaker. Yeah, so, you know, just need a little bit more. DeXtEr says it's going to be a 25% T5CC selector, 28 1% crystals, so 53 in total. Yeah, I'm hoping that October's my month, DeXtEr. Hopefully if we get defensive tactics so I can watch BP get dunked on. Lauren says, you want to Corvus that Iron Man Infinity War boss, you could pick up charges on one of the paths. I did take Corvus, Lawrence, and he pretty much cleared the path for me, but I did use Red Magneto on Iron Man Infinity War, and it was a pushover fight. DeXtEr says that Act 6 is bad in general, Act 7 will be Paradise Bud. Thank you, I hope so. Good luck on your Thronebreaker push. Thank you, Deathpool. We do have defense or attack tactics. Oh, do we have... Oh, so there's a difference between attacking and defensive tactics. I don't think that we have defensive tactics. Sorry, misunderstood the question there, Enzo. DeXtEr says that in the selector you can choose between all 6 classes. Oh, that's awesome. That's good to hear, dude. That's good to hear. Lawrence repeats the same. How is your T5C looking for now? Well, let's take a look at that. Let's see. Catalysts. So you can see that not quite halfway on Cosmic, but that's one of the 3 in the running. My Mutant is well above half. The science is very low. The mystic is above half as well, pretty close to the mutant. And skill is now above half. And so is the tech. Right, so ideally I would like to get mystic or mutant. If it's not, we'll have to decide which champion we're going to rank 3. I have some options. I have a possibility for all classes, but I really am hoping that it is mystic or mutant here. Meme Green says hi. What's up, man? So here we go. Yeah, so I'm kind of just watching my Catalyst inventory right now, trying to make sure that I'm not overusing my rank up materials, because you know you gotta keep your 4 T5Bs, 8 tier 2 alphas, and you gotta have 8 T4C pieces as well. So I'm really just trying to keep the T4Cs up above or around 8. I could always pop some more complete T4C crystals that I'm hoarding to help me out with that if needed. Deathpool says that getting Thronebreaker would be a good Halloween present to yourself. I agree. That's what I'm trying for. I'd like to, come Thanksgiving, have an opportunity to get some good offers, you know? Lauren says the CAV-EQ selector is actually a Nexus, not a selector. The CAV-EQ selector. Hold on. See, you guys are confusing me with all these comments here. Let's take a look at that. So this is a 25% Tier 5C Catalyst Fragment Selector. So it doesn't say Nexus. Unless you're talking about October stuff. In the event quest, you have 50% chance for your wanted class 10%. I already have way too much T5B and Tier 2 Alpha. You can never have too much T5B and T2 Alpha. I thought the same until I spent it all. Yeah. So anyway, we could go back and forth on that discussion about catalysts and who has what and too much of who, and it gets all complicated, right? People have different opinions about rank ups and champions. Conversation I'm not too interested in having on stream. But I did meet the objective of what I wanted to stream today. We did the Season 29 Alliance War Defense number 2 placement. I'll get back to you guys on the next Alliance War Defense stream, and we will, yeah, we'll see how we did, and we can review. Hopefully I'll be able to capture some stats this time, and have some fun. So, let's open a crystal. Let's do that. I'm looking to end the stream here in the near future. So we're going to open a crystal, and then we're going to pass the stream to somebody else. Let's take a look here. We have, let's see, 6 days left on these. Looks like I have enough to buy one. But let's go down here, and we're going to open this other crystal first. Alright, so I do have a... Just open up this. We'll open up a bunch of small crystals here, and then we'll open up a champion crystal at the end. Because I'm kind of biding time to see if there's anyone else streaming right now. Let's see what we can open up here. Got some Sigstone crystals. We'll save those for now. We'll save some of these. A War Victor crystal. Hopefully we get some loyalty out of that. Nope. And then we have a Versus crystal. That's right, I did a practice fight. There we go. Battle chips for days, guys. Battle chips for days. Then we'll come back down here to, I think that might be it. That might be all we're going to open right now. Okay, so back to the special tab. We've got a Grandmaster Marauder Mystery Crystal from completing a side quest. Unfortunately, there's no chance at a 6-star from here. So just a 5% chance at a 5-star. So... let's see. Will says, is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance 4 Loki streaming? I did not see him live. I see a bunch of Russian and Spanish players streaming right now. So, oh well. Loris was saying that you only get 3 choices in the 10% T5CC from 100% KVQ, which is a Nexus, not a true selector. Okay. You think Enzo will be live in 90 minutes? I'm not going to be able to keep streaming for 90 minutes. Lauren says, Summer of Pain and Other Story Mode is a proper selector where you could pick any T5CC class, check an old Act 7 completion stream, rewards opening to collaborate. Jinx is calling a 4-star Storm for this crystal. Let's see what we get. I think any 5-star would be amazing, but I think I'd be happy with a 4-star, at least for ISO or SIG levels. So we'll see what we get. I do see a lot of 3-stars in the reel. I saw a Nightcrawler. I saw a 5-star Hyperion, which I could use. I do not have Hyperions or Ghosts. I could use a Black Widow Clairvoyant if that's in there. I saw a 5-star Professor X and a red Cyclops. Ooh, that'd be good. I'll take that one. And it's a 3-star. Of course. Got my hopes up. Got my hopes up. Oh, there it is. The newest crystal opening right there. Wah, 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 wah. Epic fail. Alright guys, well that about does it for today's stream. I don't see anyone else streaming right now, so I am going to pass the buck to this guy. Let's see, copy link address. I do not speak his language. I'm pretty sure he's streaming MCoC, so you guys can check that out if you want to. He probably won't speak English, so it may not be very interactive, but passing the buck regardless. Who am I more excited for next month? Krull or Null or Anti-Venom? I don't really know either one of them very much. I know a lot of people have wanted Anti-Venom for a long time, so we'll go with that. We'll go with Anti-Venom. Jinx says, only when I'm Thronebreaker and I get my 6-star Hyperion will you get a 5-star? Fair enough. Sounds about right. Lord says that Solar is streaming. I don't see that. Why is that not popping up then? Let me refresh the page. Yeah, I don't see him streaming on YouTube. Yeah, so... DeXtEr says, take care, folks. Null, Anti-Venom, Deep Dive is out. Very cool. Anyway, pop into that other guy, say hi, sub if you want to, or not. And I will see you guys later. Take care.